Good evening. I'm the proud owner of a London Marathon Finishers Medal, numerous half marathon medals, and I've lost count of the number of 5K, 10K, 15K and 16K medals that are proudly displayed on my wall. Records were not broken, winners' trophies not received, but the small step I took on putting on a pair of running trainers 16 years ago was to impact on my health, well-being, my bank balance, no more expensive gym membership, and my ability to eat carbs and not gain weight. Me, a natural runner, nothing could be further from the truth. My initial runs involved me running for about 2 minutes, then stopping for a very long break. In actuality, my loving, supportive father, seeing me after one of my first runs, uttered the immortal words, "I don't think you'll ever be a runner, Fiona." Just over a year later, at the age of 30, I crossed the finishing line of the London Marathon after 42.195 kilometres in a time of 4 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you. Worldwide obesity has nearly tripled since I was born many, many, many years ago. Presently, 1.9 billion adults are overweight, and of these, 650 million are categorised as obese. 41 million children under the age of 5 are overweight, and this figure rises to 340 million for children and adolescents aged 5 to 19. Frightening figures for sure, but obesity is preventable. I have come here today to pose the question, how can small steps help slow down worldwide rising obesity levels? The answer is quite simply these. Running, the word that forms trepidation in people and whose mere utterance is frequently met with the response, "But I can't run." What people tend to forget is that running is literally sped up walking. So let's just do it a little bit quicker, a little bit further, a little bit faster, a little bit quicker still, and before you know it, you could be running 10 kilometres. So how do I propose to get people to press play on running? Reluctant runners clubs. Numerous communities have book clubs, so why can't neighbourhoods set up clubs for reluctant runners? I believe this initiative could start right here in the UAE before expanding to other countries. Each club would have an experienced runner, trainer, or volunteer to lead the group. Meeting points would be set up in local schools, parks, community centres and compounds. Accessibility for all is essential, so there would be absolutely no cost. But what about all the running gear? The only thing you actually need is the right pair of trainers. Understandably, people may not want to pay out for an expensive pair of running trainers straight away. But everybody has some kind of a sports shoe, even if it's only for fashion purposes. And you can actually run barefoot if you're running in parks or on the beach for the first 4 weeks. Why 4? Well, this is on average the magic number of weeks consistent running it takes a person to see the benefits and gain the desire to continue running. By then, people will literally be running, pardon the pun, to the sports shop to buy a specialist pair of running shoes. Did you realise there are over 2,000 running routes in Dubai alone and 18 running tracks, both indoor and outdoor, of varied distances? You can even run through an empty shopping mall in the summer. I've done it, and it's great fun. Running takes effort. Locating somewhere to run is effortless. You can run anywhere. Let's face it, the chances of you becoming the next Usain Bolt, Paula Radcliffe, or Haile Gebrselassie are slim. But you can conceivably become your own running champion. Newcomers to running can become despondent with the difficulty that the activity entails, as they start too fast and push too hard. Their bodies push back, and they consequently end up resenting running. This commonly occurs when running alone. Having an experienced runner and a supportive group to help you find your pace is essential. Reluctant runners will do this for you. You might be amazed to discover that for your introductory runs, you actually start with a brisk 5-minute walk. You then alternate 60 seconds of running with 90 seconds of walking for a total of 20 minutes. Simple, straightforward, small steps. 2 months later, you could be running 5K. The idea of walking first not only relates to running, but how you can take small steps and alter your life. The small steps you take in running can be incorporated into other areas of your life. For example, going for goals in running can translate to going for goals in your career. You may have heard the expression, exercise is the best medicine. There is a raft of scientific studies that show that running has proven to have more health benefits than any pill a doctor could prescribe. Research has shown that running helps prevent high blood pressure, heart disease, strokes, type 2 diabetes, some forms of cancer, and other medical conditions. Going back to my original idea of how we can slow down rising obesity levels, running is a leading form of exercise for burning excess calories. In fact, it is the second most effective exercise in terms of burning calories per minute after only cross-country skiing, which isn't really possible in Dubai. What the world at large realizes is that running can help improve your fitness. But did you know it can also improve the quality of your mental and emotional well-being? Running can provide a noticeable boost to your confidence, self-esteem, and stress levels. Setting and achieving goals can give you a greater sense of empowerment that leaves you feeling much happier. When you run, you force your body to exert excess energy and hormones. After only a few minutes of running, your brain starts to secrete endorphins that naturally lighten your mood. While it may not be everybody's favorite form of exercise, knowing what running can do for your life may just make you look at it in a whole new light. So back to my original question. How can small steps help slow down rising obesity levels? There is no quick fix solution, no magic wand we can wave. But we can start by taking small steps, then more steps, then quicker steps, then even more steps, and before you know it, you could be running towards your personal goals.